Are you pumped? Yeah. Well, there's sunrise, day 5 at Longreach. Car coming in, you can see that's the Qantas Museum, you can see out there on the horizon. Way out there. Looks pretty good. Right here, some trucks, big road train there. We're staying over here at the Longreach Tourist Park. Stayed in a cabin there. Shitloads of caravans there. Anyway, that's the morning. Day 5. Having a ball. Yeah, okay guys, just a quick update. Day 5, Longreach. We're going to go and have a look at the Stockman's Hall of Fame, and also the maybe the Qantas Museum as well, which is just across the road. It's 7 o'clock in the morning at the moment, and here we are, old Longreach Tourist Park, and this is where we stayed last night in these cabins. There's Barry's bike over there. Alright, having a ball guys, just over 2,000 k's to here. So yeah, I think we're just over halfway, which is really good. Weather's today, blue sky, 27 degrees. Okay guys, well we're inside the Stockman's Hall of Fame here, the museum. Yeah, have a look at that. See a Flying Doctor Service Beechcraft Queen Air there. Restored. Just give you a bit of a look around. So there's all exhibits all throughout the building. We'll have a little bit more of a look around. Oh yeah, here we are. Sheep's back. Hang on a minute. What's going on there? Pub with some beer. Oh, there's a dartboard. Like darts. The old cans over there. Can I have a beer, thanks, mate? Nope. So Bob, tell us about the Afghans. What do you like about Afghans?
Camels.
Yeah, and what else?
Camels. You know, everyone likes their humps, but I like their toes.
Yeah, so here we are at the Qantas Museum, just in front of the 747 here. Interestingly enough, it's got a spare engine there. So yeah, obviously the 74 has 4 engines, but it's carrying another pod there. And Bob was telling us, Bob being an ex-airlines Qantas guy, was saying that whenever an engine needed to be transported somewhere else, overseas or whatever, that they'd do it on that pod there. Yeah, cool. So hang on, Bob. Bob.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this Qantas. So, yeah. What's your association with Qantas, mate?
I never founded it.
No?
It was before my time, Pete.
Yeah, but what do you do?
But I was 31 and a half years with Qantas in the end, but TAA, Australian Airlines and Qantas.
Wow,
So,
brilliant.
Qantas.
Look at that. Alright, we're going in. Wow. Ah. Have a look at this, guys. The 747 upper deck. A few of the early ones had this. Yeah, so we're inside the museum here. There was that deck over there, the 747 deck. Just giving you a bit of a look around. Just of the displays here. There's an engine there, another engine over there, and all sorts of bits and pieces.
Pete, no one's driving the aeroplane.
What happened to the pilot? He bailed. He's bailed out. Let's go, Jeff.
That's all right. We got the pilot.
Crank it up.
The pilot's back.
The bloody pilot's on his technology.
We thought he jumped ship. He's back again.
Come on, Biggles. Quick, put Hans in the sun here. Jeff, do something. Do something, Jeff. Hang on, I'm going to speed up a bit here.
They don't do much.
Yep. Hang on, Bob, I'm out of bullets. I'm going to big ball now.
No.
Boom! Yeah, so here's a look at that Catalina. World War II vintage. Used as search and rescue, basically. Maritime sort of stuff. You can see the keel on it. They had the ability to land on water and take off on water. They did have a training base at Lake Boga down in Victoria there for these things.
Yeah, we had special training crews that would come in.
Alright guys, I'm just showing the inside of the Catalina. So, there's a look at the cockpit. The old Catalina. Look at that. Way down in the nose there, so I'm going to get down in there. And then I'll just swing it around. Yeah. Look at all this. Alright, we're just going in through the back here. Yeah, first class. Hey Bob! Just looking at its bum, and look what's come out its bum.
3 turns.
Oh, and here's the view out of the side windows. Look at that. Wow. That is cool. Look at it. Yeah, so this is nuts. This is where the pilot would have sat. There's the view from the pilot's point of view. And all the passengers are in here. Crazy stuff. So we're just going into the central business area, I suppose, of Longreach. Let's have a quick look in here. Thriving metropolis. Well, we're just having a look around. I think this is the Thompson River just up here. This is in Longreach. And man, there's a lot of caravans back at where we are at the caravan park, but look at this. Gosh, it's so busy with caravans. Well, I don't look like I can get across here. But this is the river here. Oh, hang on, we'll go down here. Have a look at the river. Wow. Yeah, so there's a sign back there about yellow belly bloody competition. So yeah, they must have a fishing competition here once a year or whatever. I can see why people like it here. Rightio guys, yeah, this is the Thompson River, I think it is, here at Longreach. The camping ground just behind us. There's Barry and the bikes, just having a bit of a tour around. There's a whistling kite going over the top. There it goes. Yeah. A lot of water in it. Just here in the streets of Longreach, there's some emu right here. Looks like maybe Dad and the chicks. Chicks are grown up. There you go. Here's old emu. And run the pants off a kangaroo. There he goes. Good on ya. Bloody dangerous here in Longreach. While I'm here, we just dropped into the Centre Tune motorcycles, Yamaha and Kawasaki, and this is owned by Rod Faggoter. Yeah, our Dakar rider, and we went in and said hello, so I just thought I'd get some footage of his shop. So if you need anything as far as motorcycles go when you're in Longreach, drop into Rod's shop here. Really friendly bloke. Centre Tune Motorcycles Longreach for all your motorcycle needs.